Hey y'all, welcome back to Lightworks. I hope that you are blessed and well today. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. There will definitely be something here for you in this video or in the library, so feel free to check it out. If you are returning, hey soul family, what's going on? I hope that you guys are blessed and well. So let's get into our breathing and we can see what it is that the divine wants us to know today. Inhale positive life force energy. Exhale and release any stress or anxiety that you're feeling at this time. Most High God, Divine Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, guardian angels, divine beings of the highest white light, please come in and connect with me now. Please allow me to channel the current energies for our viewers today, our family. Let there be none of me and all of you. Please anoint and authorize every word that comes out of my mouth. Archangel Michael, please be present. Archangel Raphael, Archangel Haniel, and Archangel Sandalphon, please be here with us. Help us to use discernment. Help us to seek enlightenment. And please protect us from any negative energies. Please encamp the angels of war and protection around myself and the collective. Ashe. Alright, so I was guided to the Enlightened Authentic Self book. There is something here that is going to, that we need to hear, is what I'm hearing. Something that's going to provide us with some enlightenment. Okay. They're guiding me here. It says, the simple fact, the simple obviousness that you are aware and conscious is usually overlooked by the entertainment of the mind. Whoa. The mind is tied to objectivity, to what it can see and think about. The mind thus skips the context. The space is akin to reading a book. In other words, when you are reading text on white paper, you are looking at the black letters, you are reading the sentences, and your eyes are somehow ignoring the white paper on which the black ink appears. Consciousness is that white paper and black ink is not separate from the white paper. It is, in fact, on the white paper. Any story can be written on the white paper. Any complex mathematical equation can be solved on the white paper. Any simple drawing by a child can be seen on the white paper. This white paper is the consciousness that we refer to, and in reality, it is not even white. It is transparent. Therefore, consciousness is transparent. It is here and present upon which your life is being lived. Whoa. Whew. Now that one's deep. So I feel like this is about us gaining clarity on what consciousness is. Us being able to quiet our mind. That is the number one thing. Like it was saying, the mind can play tricks on you. The mind can give you a false sense of awareness and consciousness because the mind uses what it knows, what it's familiar with, something you read, something you heard, some type of content you've been exposed to. it automatically gathers that data, that information, to make you feel like you're aware of something, okay? But it is in some form limiting the whole picture, or what the divine is wanting us to see as the whole picture. It's like we're getting part of an entire story but missing a very important part. So that is this very complex message I feel is coming through today. Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all, let's get into it and see what this consciousness message is about today. I hope y'all are doing well. Freedom of expression. You may be holding back from expressing yourself out of fear of losing or upsetting someone around you. Okay. Reach for the stars. You have barely scratched the surface. You have unlimited potential. You are getting ready to experience this firsthand. Guiding light. In your darkest hour, you will find the light that will shine through you and lead the way. I feel like with all of these three coming out, this is the divine urging us to take a different approach, okay? And this first card here is talking about external interference. It says, again, you may be holding back from expressing yourself out of fear of losing or upsetting someone around you. So the way that we are thinking, the way that we are expressing ourselves, the way that we speak, the way that we act has there's some type of external impact on us. With reach for the stars, is the divine saying, okay, dig a little deeper. Think a little bit more outside of the box. See this thing in a different way, okay? And then with the guiding light here, this is like the energy of reaching consciousness, following this very narrow path, okay? Seeing something in its entirety while you're in this dark period, while you're not fully awakened to it, allowing yourself to be guided there, onward and upward. Okay, let's get a little more. I'm hearing take off the blinders. What are the blinders, Holy Spirit? Stop looking outside yourself for the answers. You already know them, okay? This is a perfect example. As I said, external impact outside of ourselves. It's like conforming to societal norms. What is trending? What is popular? What is everyone else doing, okay? Do your thoughts need a reboot? Okay. The divine is saying we need a reboot. Okay. We need to stop thinking the way that we do. We need to allow ourselves to go a little bit deeper. And this really happens through fostering a deeper connection with yourself, with the divine, with your higher self. What else, Holy Spirit? Stop ruminating over what you did or didn't let it go. Okay, so yeah, that wanted to flip over in reverse. So This is about letting go of what has not served us. Whether it's something we did in the past or something we didn't do, it's like a lot of distraction to getting to a place of conscious awareness. So this is like the internal, and this is like the external. There's one more here. We have, remember that you can't change anyone but yourself. Okay? So this is us like really stepping into our own consciousness. It's the divine saying, okay, you're going to allow your higher self, the divine, your spirit guides, your ancestors, to guide you into this light, okay? You can't be worried about what this person is thinking or doing or how they're going to react to what you're doing. Start with you, okay? You can't change anyone else. You can't change how they see things. Start with you. Once you get closer to reaching this place of consciousness, you are going to be a beacon of light that's going to awaken other people without you even doing anything, okay? Live your life with both feet in, commit to fully being here. What is consciousness? Okay? It's getting to a place where everything falls away, where you are stripped down to your soul, your core. And that is allowing the ego to die. That's number one. To where you're stripped down to the heart, where you're moving through the heart, where you realize that in order to allow everything to fall away, there has to be healing, there has to be discipline, there has to be patience, okay, and there has to be focus, not on what's going on around you, but what's going on inside of you. The experiences that you have had, how they have harmed or helped you, what you need to learn from those things, and how they can help to propel you forward. I'm being guided to Jeshua channelings. Let me grab it. Hold on. Okay, I was guided to this book. There's something to add to this consciousness conversation. Yeshua, Holy Spirit, what is the message? Okay. Your soul carries memories of many incarnations. It knows and understands much more than your earthly personality. The soul is connected to extrasensory sources of knowledge, such as your past life personalities and guides or acquaintances on the astral planes. Despite this connection, the soul can be in a state of confusion, ignorant of its true nature. The soul can be traumatized by certain experiences and therefore remain in a place of darkness for some time. The soul is continually evolving and gaining understanding of the duality inherent in life on earth. Connecting with the God on the inside of you is like being taken out of duality while remaining fully present and grounded. In this state, your consciousness is filled with a deep but quiet ecstasy, a mixture of peace and joy. You realize that you are not dependent on anything outside of you. You are free. You are truly in the world, but not of it. Dying is not something you do, it is something you allow to happen. You surrender yourself to the dying process. Death is another word for change or transformation. This is always so. Death is always a releasing of the old and opening up to the new. Within this process, there is not one single moment in which you are not, for example, in which you are dead by definition. Death, as you define it as an illusion. It is only fear of change that makes you fear death. Do not fear death. There is no death, only change. Spirit is silent and perennial and yet creative. The reality of the divine cannot be really grasped by the mind. It can only be felt. If you allow it into your life and you recognize it as it whispers to your heart, everything slowly starts to fall into place. When you are tuned into the reality of spirit, the silent awareness that is behind all of your experiences, you stop pushing and forcing your will. That's the ego dying, okay? Thank you, Holy Spirit, for that. So that really helped out with understanding consciousness. Hold on, y'all. Okay, let's clarify some of this and see what the divine wants us to know. Of course, the Decepticon agenda, okay, it's giving the energy of ignorance is bliss, okay? Less is more. Not wanting to go above and beyond, not wanting to reach for the stars, being content with what is trendy, being content with what the majority sees as normal. The majority finds peace and joy in. This is about consciousness. Honestly, is about separating ourselves from anything but what's going on the deep on the inside of us. It's about the soul reaching the God within us. Okay, Knight of Wands in the reverse. Okay, this is clarifying freedom of soul expression. This Knight of Wands in the reverse is a very passionate energy, a very aggressive energy, forcing, okay, something, forcing its way on whatever it desires, okay? And that is ego-based. That is not operating out of a place of the soul, okay? There is a flow with the soul, divine flow, okay? It's not really you forcing anything. It's the soul. It's the consciousness on the inside of you. It's your higher self, okay, moving with divine flow, not out of our own esteem, okay? What is reaching for the stars? This is divine flow, meeting the universe. In order for us to meet the universe halfway, we have to allow our ego selves to die. We have to meet them there. Once we've gutted out all of that me, I, and allow the universe to use us, they meet us halfway to help us reach the stars. It's not about me, okay? And as we see these two people kneeling, it's not that we're begging the universe for anything. It's that we are allowing the God on the inside of us to pour into us, the divine to pour into us, not doing, okay? Yin energy, being in the receiving energy. Wow, there's a powerful energy here. Wow, look what's on the bottom of the deck. 10 of Cups, okay? And this is not a material-based 10 of Cups. This is the soul reaching consciousness. When someone just really, and it's not an easy place to get to. Let me tell you, I'm not even fully there. Okay, a lot of us are not fully there because it takes continuous effort to get and stay in that place. Okay? Wow. But this is the epitome of the soul reaching consciousness. where you're free, like these people have their hands up, okay? Operating from the heart space. What is guiding light? In your darkest hour, you will find the light that will shine through you and lead the way. Look at this light, this hangman. This is giving the energy of stop. I'm hearing the ancestors and the divine say, stop. I want you to sit here and feel, okay? Feel the energy. Be illuminated, be enlightened, okay? This person is being enlightened. This person is seeing something when they are still, when they are not in this Knight of Wands, I gotta do this way energy. When they are not in the energy of forcing anything, this person cannot move. And sometimes what happens when the divine is ready for us to really get to that place of consciousness is the divine will create some stagnancy in our lives where we can't move, where we're stuck, seemingly stuck. It's in those times especially where we go through traumatic experiences and there is a pause in our life, oftentimes not warranted or not something that we want, but we're in this place. That is when, for most of us, we get to this place where we have a new perspective, a new perception of what's going on in our world or what's important to us. Well, stop looking outside of yourself for the answers. Queen of Cups. This is about intuition. This is about nurturing and loving on yourself, mothering yourself, giving yourself that good motherly advice. And like a mother would tell you, just because your friends are going to jump off a roof, are you going to jump off a roof? That type of energy. Not letting the outside influences deter us from reaching our soul's path, what we are meant to be doing. Okay? King of Swords on the bottom of the deck, that balance. Okay? Thinking sharp, being logical, okay? But not forgetting to utilize that mothering energy as well. Do your thoughts need a reboot? Do your thoughts need a reboot? The Magician. Has your mind been manipulated in one way or another? And this is not the energy of spell work. This is the energy of conditioning. This is the energy of an overhaul of messages being sent to us daily through the media, okay, of advertisements of what we should be doing, of what everybody else wants, or what is normal, or what is the majority doing. This is how our world is being run now. Who holds the power? Okay, you only hold the power if you're following others, doing what everybody else is doing. We need a reboot. Do your thoughts need a reboot? Okay, are we being controlled by what we're seeing, or are we allowing ourselves to be enlightened and staying still? What is stop ruminating over what you did or did not do? A lot of us have been through situations in the past that have caused this stagnancy, but the divine is saying stop ruminating over it, in the sense of don't be in this hangman space where I put you in after the tower I brought in. While you're lying there, let's go within, okay? Let's not focus on the past situation, the past person. Let's make good use of our downtime, okay? Empress energy, nurturing energy, Queen of Cups energy, going within, okay? What is stop ruminating over what you did or did not do? Ace of Wands. Take control of your thoughts. Take control of your future. Do not focus on the past. That is not a recipe to get you to a place of consciousness, unless you're looking back at those experiences and taking them to help you move forward, clearing out that energy, okay? Not sitting in this heartbreak energy, okay? Letting that light shine on this heartbreak. Why did this happen? What am I meant to be learning from this? While I'm laying there, you know, give yourself time to grieve. This is not about being robotic, but giving yourself time to grieve, time to heal, time to understand what this was all about so that you can move forward and boss up, okay? And how do we boss up? By going within, okay? By working with our higher self, our spirit guides, knowing ourselves. What is, remember that you can't change anyone but yourself. The divine is saying, drop the burdens of trying to be everything to everyone, okay? It is somewhat of a selfish journey to reach a place of consciousness. On the outside of us, it may appear to many that you're selfish, you don't care, all you want to do is stay to yourself and not be here, there, and everywhere when everyone needs you. You're no longer helping anybody carry anything. In order for you to effectively reach this place, you got to just be open to what the divine is guiding you to do. And that's a hard thing to do. And most people don't understand it. But you have to be willing for them to sit in that I don't understand it while you're moving. And a lot of people are not equipped to do that. They're too concerned about how people feel, what they're going to think, if they're going to be mad at them. Okay? But if you are truly wanting to get to that place, there's going to be a lot of isolation. There's going to be a lot of me and God nights and days in your spirit guides. There's going to be a lot of you going within. It takes time. And it is a lonely time, okay? Initially. When you feel like, am I doing the right thing? What am I doing? I'm not really connecting with anybody yet. And until you really get there and you're able to come out of that closet that you are in, that you and God closet, and you're really able to start expressing yourself from the soul, okay? It says freedom from soul expression, okay? When you can really express from the place of your soul, okay? It's a beautiful thing, okay? But until then, this is where you are. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Moon to the Four of Swords, hidden in your prayer closet, you and God, Four of Swords, meditating, praying, staying connected, okay? That is where that consciousness is going to come in. Soon, all that was hidden will be revealed, okay? Anything else here that we should be aware of? But this is not a rush job. This is not a hurry up and get in there and learn what you need to learn. Okay, it's work. It's work. Okay, and it's just all about whether or not you are willing to go through what you need to go through to get there, because it's a lot and it can be confusing. Okay, sometimes you look at like, do I really want to do this? I know I'm meant to get to this balance, this place where I understand everything, where everything looks to be upright. But it's work. It's really work. You gotta stay strong, stay connected, give yourself a lot of pep talks, listen to a lot of affirmations, okay? Anything else, Holy Spirit? This message is definitely not going to be for everybody. My disclaimer, this message is not for everyone. This is a general and not a personal message. If anything comes up in the matter of mental, physical, health, law, finances, family matters, therapy, anything like that, please do seek out professional assistance in those areas, as I am not a professional in those areas. If anything comes up regarding pronouns, he or she, know that energy is genderless, okay? So fit the roles where you would have them to. This read is primarily for those that are really interested in moving towards consciousness, full consciousness, and going deep within to find consciousness, okay? Really weighing it in. Am I really doing this not in the manner in which everyone else around me is doing it, but really going deep within myself? Really partnered with my higher self and the divine. Anything else, Holy Spirit? What's the message? What's the message? Consciousness, enlightenment, okay? Peace, illumination. I knew this was coming out. I should have said it when I thought it. When I saw the moon and the Four of Swords, I knew that the sun was coming out. But it's okay. Yes, that's what we're talking about. It ain't pretty. No. We got to go through some stuff. We're going to be bumped and bruised, okay? Bumped and bruised. But once this is contingent upon us really dropping that ego energy. Because how we get hurt is when we are still trying to force something with this Knight of Wands in the reverse energy. This over here, over there, pushing something. Okay? When that divine flow fully comes in, this is also the happiest card in the deck. Okay? You understand on a different level when you let things go. And this is, again, something we're going to have to keep striving for, because it's not easy to do, especially when you have Seven of Swords, Decepticons, at every turn trying to put you back in a place of your ego every day. Where you're, I'm not going to let nobody do that to me. Oh, you got me messed up. Okay? Situations where people need checking. Or you know that somebody is doing something the wrong way and you know the right way, and you want to flex that you know the right way, even if your intentions are not ill. That all has to be falling by the wayside. All that ego energy. The ego lives only in the sense of the knowing that you have about what this really is all about. Okay? Not in an arrogant way. It's just like the knowing. I know what I'm here to do. I know what my purpose is. I know that I'm protected. I know that the divine is working to, for, and through me. That is still, some people would consider ego-based, but it's just a knowing. And it's not really ego-based, but when we affirm our protection, when we affirm that we are children of the divine and no weapon formed against us, okay? People on the outside that have not yet reached that place of consciousness may feel like it's coming off ego-based, okay? And I can understand that. But when you truly are trying to reach this place of consciousness, you're not even worried about that anymore. Let's see what this last message is. We're going to get one from here, and then they want me to close it with a passage from Jeshua Channelings again to sum it up. What's the message, Holy Spirit? We have divine timing. Bottom of the deck, intuition and downloads. That Queen of Cups energy. And clear, cancel, and release. It's like, this is exactly what I just said. Dropping the ego. Okay? Knowing that in divine timing, this takes time. We can release what's not serving us. We can be open and receptive to the messages that the divine is bringing in for us. Okay? We can shine a light on those experiences that we have had and understand, number one, why we had to go through it and what we're meant to gain from it. Speak, Holy Spirit. All right, let's get another message out of Joshua Channelings. What is the message, Holy Spirit, concerning consciousness? What is the message? Okay. The Christ energy is your spiritual destiny, and you are gradually integrating this energy into your day-to-day existence. It is the Christ within you who heals and teaches as a natural consequence of who the Christ energy is. Too often, you still identify yourself with being the apprentice or the pupil who sits at the feet of the teacher and listens and asks and searches. But I am telling you that the time of being a pupil is over. It is time to claim your mastership. It is time, divine timing, it is time to trust the Christ within you and to bring this energy to manifestation in your everyday reality. To become one with Christ consciousness within and to teach and heal from that energy, you need to let go of a number of things. These things represent the pitfalls on the road to becoming a healer or a teacher and awaken to consciousness. Okay? So there's a lot of things that we have to be aware of. A lot of people that we may have to release. A lot of our old ways of thinking that we have to release. To be open, completely open, when the divine can really send those downloads in and we can understand it the way it was meant to be understood. Okay, that means dropping a lot. That means dropping a lot from our own way of thinking, from what is trending, from what everybody else thinks is right. Okay, it's not easy, but it is worth it. I love you, family. I really hope that this message has been helpful for you. If so, please hit the like button, share, subscribe, and join the family. Some of these messages are not going to be what we expect them to be. I'm getting an energy of confusion, and I'm really hoping that the divine will fill in the blanks for you after this read, because I feel like this may have gone over a lot of people's heads. But just know, in the simplified form, okay, to reach that place of consciousness, the way that, okay, thank you, Holy Spirit, it's very similar. If you've seen my videos, you know when I'm calling in the divine and the Most High, my spirit guides and divine ancestors, I always say, let there be none of me and all of you. I'm asking the divine to remove me from this so that they can have full reign of my vessel, my mind, body, and spirit, so that the message is of consciousness, pure of heart, and what is coming through. Okay, so my ego can die and I'm not forced to do what I want in this message. Okay, that is a way. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I hope that helps, because I am feeling the energy of like, what is she talking about? So comment down below and let me know if I lost you on this one. I really hope I didn't. I really hope that you understand, but I am definitely picking up on somebody that's like, you lost me with this one. Hopefully not. I love you, family. I really hope that the message helped you. Oh, they're guiding me to get an angel message. Let's get one. What's the message, Holy Spirit, of the angels? Wisdom. Everything has a place and purpose. To be wise is to have great love, tolerance, and compassion for all things. Anything else? Fear. I, Archangel Michael, am here to help you through the present time. I love you, I protect you, and keep you safe. Trust that all is well. Accept my love and allow it to dissolve your fear. Okay, so any fear that you're feeling concerning this, concerning leaving old ways of thinking behind, leaving people behind, really stepping into this, call upon Archangel Michael to help you release that energy. Okay, Archangel Michael, please close the door on this read. Please transmute the energy into love, light, and positivity. Any negative energy, ill intention, anything that seeks to destroy the message, to block the message, we bind and block that energy and destroy it. Anything that has not been transmuted into love and light, please return that where it belongs. Ashe. Until next time, family, peace and blessings.